on, Pokemon trainers? Welcome to episode 117 of Gotta Watch 'Em All, a podcast that brings trainers together from every corner of the Pokemon fandom before watching along with an episode of Pokemon the series starting all the way back at episode 1. But today we're going to be watching episode 117, Illusion Confusion.
Ooh, sounds good.
Gotta Watch 'Em All is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Saturday, June 26th, 2021. I'm one of your hosts, Ken Pescatore, joined by my co-host, Adam Tuttle. Adam, hi.
Hi, trainers. Hi, friends.
Hi. What's happening, man?
Hi, Ken. How are you?
Yeah, this guy, too. I'm here. How are you, man?
Doing good.
Okay, that's good. That's all I could ask for, really. I mean, if everything's good, then everything's good, so that's good.
I'm just excited to be back in the seat.
So, we've had a little time off for Gotta Watch 'Em All. This show has kind of always been not the strongest with consistent schedule, and we're going to talk about it because I think what we're going to do is switch up some formatting a little bit and streamline the show a bit going forward so it's a little bit more focused. And we'll get to that, for sure in just a moment. But you know what? We'll get right into it. This podcast was kind of our original show. Over the years, we've seen Ash go through so much, right? We saw him win. We saw him fail. Friends have come and gone, all with like awesome writing and voice acting, all that good stuff. And the original plan for this show was to feature news on all things Pokemon. We would touch on all the big weekly topics from the TCG and Pokemon Go, all that good stuff. And as the podcast network has grown over the years, we now actually have separate podcasts for Pokemon Go with Lured Up and the TCG with Special Conditions. So, what ended up happening was this show ended up being a lot of redundant news, meaning we were covering things that were covered in detail on but we were able to cover them so much better on the other shows because the entire duration of the show was dedicated to that topic or that subject. So it's like we would have, if we had some TCG news and we covered it on Gotta Watch 'Em All, we would spend 4 or 5 minutes on it, where if we're covering the same story on Special Conditions, we would spend 10 or 15 minutes on it. And having that, flexibility of a dedicated show, in our opinion, just kind of brings a stronger representation of the hobby and, all the stuff involved. So the evolution of Gotta Watch 'Em All, this show, is we're going to be putting the primary focus of the show on the anime. Rather than have segments about Pokemon Go or the TCG or the main series, whatever, we're going to discuss current anime news and dig deeper into each episode with a post watch along recap. So typically we would watch the show, it would roll credits, and we wrap up the show right after that, and we never really recap. So I think there's going to be a stronger focus on the anime episode itself, and then we're going to be covering news from the anime world a little bit closer than we have before. And, maybe this can lead to us finally getting into some video content. We've been talking about this for a long, long time. So a lot going on here, but Adam, I wanted to get your feedback to streamlining the show, focusing on the anime, and then kind of allowing for a little bit more freestyle conversation post-episode rather than just kind of locking it up and turning the lights off at the end of the episode.
I love the idea. I still think we should talk about whatever comes new in the Pokemon Center because that's always fun. You
know what? Yeah, that's something.
Doesn't have to be this week, but
well, that makes a lot of sense because the Pokemon Center stuff doesn't really fall under the category of any specific game. It's more along, the culture and the stylings of the Pokemon franchise. So I think when we talk about anime, there really is an aesthetic and there really is a style that goes along with it. And a lot of that stuff is kind of, visualized in the Pokemon Center. So yeah, that does make sense.
I will say, just as far as that goes, there's been a ton of Pokemon Go merch. There's been a ton of figures. And then the best part, because it is summertime, are all the floaties. Like the Lapras, the Psyduck, the Snorlax, the Wailord.
The Wailord is phenomenal. It's like the Lapras one is steady sold out. Like that one has been the most popular one, and if you watch Twitch at night, you'll know why. But it's like there has been a ton of cool product. The figures for sure, like the little I don't want to say Funko-esque, but kind of Funko-esque stuff that they've released, vinyl figures. A lot of cool styling, a lot of cool themes that they've done, and they've done like holiday figures and all that good stuff. So yeah, I definitely dig what they're doing there for sure. But Adam, I think we're gonna ultimately have to get into some movie watch-alongs too. We've been talking about this for a long time.
Way too long.
And
if I'm being honest.
See, now I just don't know if a full-length episode, like an hour and a half movie watch-along, is palpable or like digestible. I don't know. I just don't know. So we may have to get creative of maybe we do a video show where we watch the entire thing on video and then we edit the movie down to like a 20 or 30 minute episode of the highlights of the movie and our best reactions and things like that. I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out, but I do think that the movies do need to start making their way into the show, especially if we're going to be focusing on anime, because we're going to have the flexibility to do that now. And that's kind of one of the other reasons we wanted to focus on that. So good deal. I wanted to get that out of the way for sure, because I do think that, this will help keep the show on a little bit more consistent pacing and give the show a little bit more identity and direction. And if you want the Pokemon Go news, you can head over to Lure It Up. And if you want the TCG news, you can head over to Special Conditions. So we're still, providing that content. Is just on a separate feed. So go check it out. But Adam, we can move on. And now we have, we've got two pieces of anime-related news here to talk about. And the first being that a new Pokétune was released on the Pokemon official YouTube channel. I don't know if you've had a chance to watch this yet.
I haven't.
Okay, so that's okay, and we could definitely follow up with you next week to get your reactions. But this is kind of it wasn't released on the official Pokemon YouTube. It was released on the Pokemon Kids TV Japan YouTube channel. That's right, and it's just a full Japanese dub, but believe it or not, the like YouTube style auto rendered closed captions, they do an okay job. Some of it is comical just when the translations don't work out right. But this is done by the same team that was responsible for Twilight Wings, Studio Colorido.
Really?
So we knew Twilight Wings was phenomenal. We raved about it every time we covered it on the show, and this is all coming out of the same studio. So right out of the gate it's going to be good. But without giving anything away, the story follows Tsubomi, who's a young girl with like big dreams of becoming a Pokemon trainer. The character is phenomenal. This is a short piece, but they do this amazing job of kind of developing the character very, very quickly. And, because it's kind of new and it's fresh, and especially because Adam hasn't seen it yet, we're not going to really spoil it. But hands down, this is like an absolute must watch. So Adam, will definitely be, we'll revisit this next week and get your hot take on it. I mean, I'm super excited when this came out. Remember after the Twilight Wings series came out, they had that like one bonus episode, and it was like, oh man, they need to keep doing this. They need to keep doing this. And now
turns out they've been doing it. Well,
I don't know the size of the team. I don't know how long it takes to produce one of these episodes, but it's phenomenal. It's definitely a must watch, and make sure you watch it till the end of the video. Like watch the whole thing. So let the video time out so you can get the full experience. But all right, so we'll just revisit that next week for sure. But we do have another bit of anime news here, and that's going to be the announcement of Master Journeys. This is the 24th season of the Pokemon the series, and it kicks off later this summer. The season's going to pick up where it left off following Ash and Go, so it's still the same traveling premise of Journeys, and they're still going across all the regions. Ash is still set on becoming champion of the world, the Coronation Series. Go is still focused on catching Mew and filling his decks, all that good stuff. So it picks up right where the last season left off. But the announcement, it promises to follow Chloe as she begins her journey to become a trainer with her partner Eevee. So new character introduced into the anime, new arc, new whole thing. And the way they're explaining it is almost like there's going to be parallel storylines between Ash and Go and then Chloe's journey as well. So this could be really fun to see develop. But Adam, I know you were watching Journeys. Did you get through? Like, are you current?
Yep. I got through all of them.
And like new animation style, new voicing.
I absolutely love it.
I know you've been a fan, so that's awesome.
2 thumbs up, 5 stars, 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend.
So I just went back and started watching Journeys, and I never made it through to ever be current with it, but I was always like 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes in, and just always behind the ball. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go back and start focusing on this. And the voice work is phenomenal, and I just don't know why I get hung up, but I have trouble with James's voice. I don't know why. I know I shouldn't.
No, I get that feeling too, honestly.
Like,
but it's...
Is it just because we're so used to it?
Yes.
Or is it just not a good VO? That's what I couldn't figure out. I'm like, why do I not like this? I
think it's because we're so attached to the original James voice.
Yeah. But I mean, other characters sound different. I don't know.
Yeah, but
James is a big departure.
Yes.
It's a big departure.
It's very noticeable.
And like, I could be completely immersed in an episode. I could be like really into it. And then I hear James' voice, and I don't know, it pulls me right out. Like it just pulls me out. And that's a little bit of a bummer. I was struggling with that. I was like, I really know I shouldn't feel this way. I really know that this shouldn't be a big deal. Obviously there's 25, years later, you're not going to have the same actors, so.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I know. The classic James. Ooh, it's the greatest. It's the absolute greatest, dude. Indigo League James is so good. So good. It's absolute gold. But I don't know. I mean, I'm excited. I think that what we could do is, as we still continue to progress through the original episodes, like we're 117 episodes in right now, maybe we both, put a thing in to follow along with the current season, and then we do like a quick briefer on the current episodes every week or something like that. That might be something fun to do. So yeah, we'll do a full watch along of the classic episode, but then we'll also do, a 5-minute quick dive into, what's going on in the current story arc so we can stay current. I think that might be fun. But Adam, and one other thing with this new format, we're going to have a shorter show. So, typically the shows would range anywhere between 45 minutes and an hour. We're expecting these shows to run anywhere from a half an hour to 45 minutes. So about 15 minutes less than what we were previously doing. Again, just speaking for our production consistency, I think that's going to be another thing that will really assist us keeping up with everything. So, yeah. So with that being said, Adam, I think we're ready to take our break and come back and watch this episode.
All right, let's go for it.
All right, we'll be back right after this. And we're back from our break. Thank y'all so much for that. We really appreciate it. A little bit of housekeeping to get through before the end of the show. This podcast is powered by Patreon, and you can check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 will get you access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And all our patrons are eligible to take part in our monthly Pokemon Go and TCGO prize tournaments, Registration for those tournaments will be in the Discord. We hope to see you in there. Huge thanks to our gym leader patrons, Absolutely Ryan, Dig Dug Rob, Grant Jamal, JD Mojo Jojo, Magikarpe Diem, Paul, Sharkfin, Talon, Tish, and TN Comics Wiz. And a very special thanks to our new executive producer of Gotta Watch 'Em All, yes, Paul Thompson. Thank you so much, Paul. We really appreciate your support.
Thanks, Paul.
And it's super great. This really, really helps everything happen, and with relaunching kind of the styling of the show, it really helps to know that we have this type of support behind it. So we really do appreciate that. But if Patreon isn't your thing, there's still a couple other ways you can help us out. If you're listening on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And if you're listening via a podcast service like Apple Podcasts, you can take a moment to leave us a review. But Adam, I think we are like ready to get into this episode. What do you think?
I think because we normally end the show with a pack of cards, I think before we get into the episode, I'm just going to open up a pack. And you don't have to every time, but I still want to.
It's Adam just at all times looking for an excuse to open cards. Like just
I'm opening
all
up
right, Adam,
a pack
go
of
ahead,
Chilling
man.
Rain.
Go ahead, man. I know.
But I just think it would be it'll be good vibes to throw into the ether. That's all.
Enjoy, dude. Enjoy it. I hope you get a good pull.
Water energy. Dr. Celio, Peony. I don't know how to say that one. Sneasel, Snover, Blitzel, Ghastly, Coughing, Reverse Hollow is Haunter, and a rare Wheezing. Womp womp.
Okay. All right. Well, how about that anime?
How about that anime?
All right, and as per usual, we'll skip the intro song just to avoid copyright and all that kind of stuff. So, we'll catch you when the episode begins.
Ken was just telling me how much he loves that intro.
Last time, Ash and friends were well on their way
Dude,
to the Violet City gym.
I don't like that intro.
This doesn't look like.
I love the intro.
Uh-oh.
I stand by it.
All right, what is the narrator upset about?
I don't know. They're stuck in the forest. Togepi doesn't mind.
Togepi's. I need Togepi energy, man. It always
Togepi energy is the only energy I have.
This always happens when Ash is in charge.
Misty, steady, making fun of Ash.
Did you say spooky? Don't worry, guys. Come on.
So
no.
Oh, is that why Brock is sweating profusely? I guess it's because he's scared, but Ash doesn't seem scared.
It's a spooky forest.
And now Misty's sweating. It's going. Yeah, they're scared.
Are just starting.
Oh, look, even Togepi,
and Pikachu.
Look, even Pikachu.
Illusion confusion.
All right, and we have a full moon,
Where are we now?
so the Lichen Rocks will come out in a couple generations.
Ash got them more lost.
Yeah.
I don't like this place.
You know, any one of them could pull out a flying type and just
Fly up, show us where to go. That's too logical.
He did it with Pidgeotto all the
Pull
time.
out Charizard and burn down the entire forest.
Cut it out! Making no sounds is funny.
That wasn't me, Misty.
Like, why did they wait so long? Like, why didn't they build a hut or
It's
something?
dark
to
out
stay
now.
in?
They've literally been walking in circles for 3 hours. It looks like Oogie Boogie. Oh, I think that was from the intro. That little scene of them running right there. I think that's in the intro. All right, so all the trees are turning into Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. And check out Hoot Hoot, yo.
Oh, that is cool.
What? Why? Is this a move? Is that an attack? Was that
Future Sight?
What was
No, I was gonna say oh my goodness, what's that move that just lowers attack of the opponent that it's a very low level move. Oh, I can't think of it. Glare or something like that. In the main series, not in the TCG.
Hoot Hoot, the owl Pokemon. Hoot Hoot stands on one leg, but uses
Oh, look how
only
cute.
powerful eyes to see clearly, even through the darkest night.
It's like Hoot Hoot, you have 2 legs, you can just walk. You don't have to hop on one leg.
What do you mean? What happens if we don't?
You'll get lost here forever.
Oh,
Forever?
But you have
Pega?
a Hoot, and you're still here in the forest. If you're not lost, how come we caught up with you?
Oh,
that's
snap.
easy. I've been busy.
All right,
I've
so
caught so many Pokemon.
so
I
Gary's
just
lost too?
track of time. You see, that's what makes me a great Pokemon trainer.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, he just losing track of time.
yeah, nice.
Makes
spin,
anyone
dude.
a great Pokemon trainer.
Action. I realized I needed a Hoot Hoot, and I got one. Come on, Hoot Hoot. We better get going.
I don't think he needed a Hoot Hoot. I think he wouldn't you just catch everything anyway? It's like Pokemon Go style. Like Ash
He's
isn't
not
gonna
you,
let...
Ken. He doesn't just catch everything.
No, but Ash isn't gonna let something go by if he has the opportunity to catch it. He's gonna catch it.
why
not
wouldn't they
gonna be
follow
like-
him?
If we want to get through this forest, I think we better do what Gary did.
Maybe they
Get a
don't
Hoot
trust
Hoot to help us
Gary.
out.
I'm with you.
And Pikachu has lightning. Like, can't it just like
A Hoot Hoot.
spark up and light the way?
Can't you just fly on Charizard?
Hoot Hoot.
Why are they crawling?
Because apparently in the tall grass you have to crawl.
Pokemon food, Hoot Hoot.
You gotta look for like the shaking bush.
That's too easy.
All right, Ash is getting is wising
He's in
up.
a
He's
tree.
climbing. He's climbing the tree. Like, just go up to the top, dude.
Hoot Hoot. I think looking for a Hoot Hoot's only getting
Tell
us
Pidgeotto.
lost.
Logic is not on their side.
Hoot Hoot.
This really proves that they're 10 years
We're
old.
never gonna find one.
Well, Brock is like 48. Oh, check it out. Hoot Hoot is there, but it just like appears out of nowhere.
Misty's like slowly moving away.
It's like just I guess it isn't the
Misty, it's
the
just
cutest
saying hello.
Pokemon when you think about it, like giant red eyes, like little dots for eyeballs. It's like it's like a shadow Pokemon. It's like, why are your eyes red, dude? The cry does sound phenomenal though.
Wait for us.
This episode's a hoot. Oh, there he is. Now you can see both legs and he's
I
running.
know, now he's running like like he should. All right, so they've come to this like Stonehenge kind of structure. It's very spooky.
Maybe it isn't here at all.
I'm not saying it's aliens. Is there aliens in the Pokemon world?
Yeah, Clefairy.
I guess Deoxys. Yeah, Clefairy is. Yeah.
Rayquaza.
If that Hoot
Yeah.
Hoot doesn't slow down soon, we'll never catch it.
Elgium.
Elgym, yeah, there you go.
Keep up. Pikachu, stop.
How is the Hoot Hoot running faster than they can run? It's like... So, can't Hoot Hoot learn flying moves? Like, Hoot Hoot can't fly? There you go. Now you're talking, Hoot Hoot. Get it. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is using Peck on Ash's head. Pikachu, just shock them both. Just do it. I know,
I know,
you
right?
want to.
I can't tell if Misty and Brock are laughing or if they're really concerned. Oh, wait. Alright, Hoot Hoot just stopped beating up Ash and walked over and is standing behind a very grumpy old lady looking trainer.
It's probably another illusion.
You think
It's an
so?
illusion?
Of course. Have you ever seen anything this scary, even in your dreams?
Oh my god.
Something that ugly only shows up in my nightmares.
Oh, she's like, I'm right here.
She reminds me of the old lady from like the
Real
beginning
after all.
Are you
with like Ashley episode.
Okay, yeah.
I was. The name's Hagatha. And kids,
Hagatha.
you're gonna need me to get out of this forest.
He's got the flashlight under the chin, like making it even scarier.
your own business?
That's right. I have a
Even the
few
house
friends
looks the
who
same.
Travelers passing through the forest like
Yeah,
you
right.
little children are. They help you pass the mischievous Pokemon and those ghosty things they make.
So
you
is
see.
that her Hoot Hoot or
Pokemon
what?
made us see those things?
That's right. But Hoot Hoot have the power to see through such illusions.
Ah,
So
the
that's
plot
how Gary got his
thickens.
Hoot Hoot. He stopped here and rented it, just like everybody else does. Hagatha,
So the
can
Hoot
we
Hoot
rent one of your
are
Hoot Hoot
part of
too?
the forest experience.
All right.
Okay.
You've got to rent one.
Here's one little problem.
Pay up.
That's the only Hoot Hoot I have left.
It
And
looks
it's a
perfectly
moron.
Fine to me. Why can't we take that one?
Believe me, Sonny, you don't want that Hoot Hoot.
That's
What's the
so
matter
funny.
with it?
Don't know exactly, but it's never guided a single traveler safe through those woods.
Perfect. That sounds like the
Warned
perfect
poor
Hoot Hoot.
young fella, but he insisted on taking that Hoot Hoot anyway.
Well, what happened to him?
He
Was
finally
it Gary?
made it back here after 3 days of wandering them woods, half starved and full out of his head.
It looked like the guy from like a Ricola commercial.
But what are we gonna do without a Hoot Hoot?
The others will be back tomorrow. Just wait till then. Trust me. You'll be
Wait for a better Hoot Hoot.
We can't wait.
No way. I would go. I would take that. Wouldn't you take that Hoot Hoot?
Ahead of us and we'll
I
never
would.
Catch up. I bet all this Hoot Hoot needs is a good trainer like me.
There you go, Ash. That's the spirit.
Right? What do you say, Hoot Hoot? Be careful, Ash.
Be careful what
Ash
you
is,
wish for.
Ash is about to get like a brave bird to the face.
Peck attack, peck attack, peck attack.
So fun. Listen to the music.
Oh, I forgot to
Yo,
mention,
Misty,
since
like
I'm the one who
all the
made it,
Pokemon
maybe
hate
we'll go
Ash
and
and
help
love
the
Misty.
pretty girls.
Oh, is that right, Hoot Hoot? Do
Oh,
you
that's
like
so
pretty
funny.
girls?
Yep,
Because she's scary and
Too
old.
bad there aren't any here. What did you say, Ash?
Oh, snap.
Nothing.
This is a good episode.
We've been hanging around in these woods so
All right,
long, I
so
feel
now we
like
see
a
our
pine
first
cone.
glimpse at Jesse and James. They're like looking over maps. I guess everyone that enters this forest gets lost.
Maybe we should try taking that route and just walk backwards.
Hoot Hoot does like girls better than boys, don't you, Hoot Hoot? Whatever.
So, as Team Rocket's getting frustrated, Ash and the crew happen to just like walk by them. So,
It's too bad. The only successful thing we seem to do is nothing at all.
that it's Pikachu.
This is a
It's
Probopass.
Pikachu. It's Pikachu.
Oh no, it's Blossom.
This
No,
looks
I don't
just
like
the place where we saw
Togepi
those
sleeping
illusions
in
before.
Misty's backpack like that. It does not look right. Uh-oh. All right, Hoot Hoot scared. Why?
It sounds like a Krabby.
It's like I stubbed my toe.
Wrong, Hoot Hoot?
It's like, yeah, there's something wrong. We're in a haunted forest.
Don't you? Ah!
All right, so all these like glowing orbs are surrounding everybody, and they're starting to panic. It almost looks like the color of shiny Ghastly. What are they? Are they just illusions?
Get rid of these things.
Hoot Hoot, do something!
So wait, if Hoot Hoot can see through illusions and those things are illusions, does Hoot Hoot not even see those things? Yo, Hoot Hoot's serious. It's like grilling him down with the red eyes. Oh, he does not have the strength or technique to make the thingies go away with his ominous stare. Ah. Yo, I like Hoot Hoot. Alright, all of the like balls of energy just formed together and made a big face and almost looks like a Spiritomb.
This was the day Spiritomb was born.
Those
Yeah, right.
twerps have lost their minds.
Yeah, and now they
And
can
Jesse
So
and
wait,
James and
did
Meowth
Jesse and-
didn't see
yeah.
any of that.
Yeah, so that's why they think they're crazy.
But we know that Team Rocket's just crazy.
Hoot Hoot just ran away and left us there.
Look, they're just trying to
Big
make a
help
paycheck.
you are. Don't blame Hoot Hoot. Agatha warned us, didn't she?
Agatha did warn you.
Right, Hoot Hoot?
This Hoot Hoot's a moron.
You've
Oh,
played
snap.
around enough. Now you're gonna get serious.
Alright, Ash isn't having
Doing
it.
the best it can.
No, it's not.
Wow.
We need
Ash
Wow.
calling the Hoot Hoot out.
Yeah, right?
Hoot needs to start acting like a real Pokemon.
Wow.
Maybe nothing. Hoot Hoot's a Pokemon. It can learn how to help us. All it has
He's
to do
like
is try.
umpire close, like grilling him. Hoot Hoot's like, nah, I want to hang out with Misty.
I love the music in the background.
And that was the day that Misty got a Hoot Hoot.
If you help us, you'll be helping yourself.
Help me help you, Hoot Hoot.
You through the forest, you'll have to use your special powers. And if you do, you'll start to become a much stronger Pokemon.
All right,
Wouldn't
Misty,
you
you're
like
making
that?
too much sense. Hoot Hoot is discouraged. But wait, it's finding
says okay.
self-confidence.
That's just
We're
great.
seeing it grow and develop in front of our
I
eyes.
can do it, Hoot Hoot.
Hoot Hoot, just use both legs to walk. It's easier.
Pikachu!
Pikachu.
All right, so yeah,
Pikachu.
what is that? A lasso? Pikachu literally just get lassoed from the canopy of trees.
Oh no, guess who?
Prepare for trouble now.
I guess so.
Team Go Rocket's got a full like
To protect the world.
party
from
lights set
devastation.
up.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evil for truth and love.
Original Jesse voice is the best.
To extend
So
our reach
good.
to the stars above.
I gotta see like
Jesse!
this voiceover actor
Team
how
Rocket
long
can make an
he
excellent
did
impression.
James for,
Now that your Pikachu is in our
because it's
possession.
great.
That's right. Put the Pika in the box and I'll shut it up tight.
It puts the Pika in the box, or it gets the hose again.
I'm afraid it's the real deal. Okay, give me back my Pikachu!
Sorry, Team,
Yeah.
but we can't give it back because if we did, we wouldn't be doing our job.
Our job.
It is an elaborate setup, even for Team Rocket.
We got
Like,
our Pikachu.
zip line
Now it's
boat
smooth sailing
on a
ahead,
giant
team.
We finally
raised
got our
dock
lucky
with
break.
string lanterns. Okay, that's more like Team Go Rocket. The whole thing just collapsed and they just fell to the ground. And the box with Pikachu. Oh, Pika, you're safe.
I knew I shouldn't have bought that salesman's cheap line.
Why did you? Why did
Yes.
you get lassoed by some twine merchant?
He got roped in.
Oh, Adam, that's for you. Man.
That's a dad joke. But is it a dad joke or is it a cat joke?
Cats can be
And
dads.
hoot hoot to boot.
Let's have a battle and Team Rocket will show you what we can really do.
Ready when you
All
are!
right, a little battle action.
Get in there, Arbok!
Nice. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
All
dun.
right, who's asking to bring? What do you think?
Charizard.
I said go ahead.
Oh yes,
Go ahead.
I choose you! Bulbasaur!
Bulbasaur. Okay.
Hoot, hoot. What's wrong?
Does Hoot Hoot want a battle? James is literally inside completely the pitcher part of the victory bell.
What
What?
would a rare Pokemon like that be doing in
What?
the middle of the forest?
Dude, there's a Dragonite in the forest.
Let's get it.
Quick, Arbok, attack!
What?
You get it, Victory Bell.
Is it an illusion? No, it's like dodging.
Wait, come back!
Yo, what's up with this Dragonite? What?
It's just floating backwards.
Come on! We want you to meet Arbok!
What's the big rush?
Be funny if like Ash and them just like completely
Maybe they're
trip
seeing things
Team
like
Go
we
Rocket or beat them up because they're so distracted. All right, yeah, there's some weird stuff going down right now. All of a sudden, there's like 100 Ashes, and they've all just kind of like duplicated. Oh yeah, who's the real one?
I'm the real one. No, me.
Oh no, Pikachu's wigging out.
I'm the real one, Pikachu. Don't you recognize me? Pikachu, don't let him fool you.
Oh, poor Pikachu, I could tell the stress. Oh no. Yeah, shock them all, Pikachu, yeah. That'll do it. Yes.
You finally got me.
There you go. Okay. That's a way to find the real one. All right.
It's just another illusion.
Misty is now surrounded by bug Pokemon. Venomoth, Caterpie, Metapod, Kakuna, Beedrill. She's wigging out, but
She loves bug Pokemon, right?
is all of this an illusion? I imagine so, right?
Ashamed of yourself. We need you. You're the only
Oh,
one who
man,
brought
dude,
this to
Ash with the tough love on Hoot Hoot. What's up with that?
And she's the one who believes in you.
All right, Hoot Hoot's back in the zone. Eyeballs are lit, and just like X-Men Cyclops, like all the Pokemon illusions away from Misty.
Sure did.
Yo, look at it go! Oh, would you look at that?
It's Haunter. And guess
It's scanning the trees with its like light infrared or whatever, and the trees are filled with haunters and Gengars.
Haunter and Gengar are the ones who've been creating those
Aha! Aha! Well, that makes sense. Hunter.
Oh, they do not like that red light.
No. Oh, Bulbasaur with the Vine Whip real quick. Snap. Yeah. Dude, the Haunter and Bulbasaur the Haunter and Gengar did not stand a chance at all. Like, they didn't even get a single attack off. They literally just ran away.
Well, we know from, past episodes that they're just pranksters.
Yeah, but they gotta be ready to fight if comes down to it.
Yeah.
But I think it was doing it because it likes me. Right, Hoot Hoot?
Alright, so who gets Hoot Hoot? Is it Agatha's? Do they have to return it? Can they just leave?
Yeah, just catch it in a Pokeball.
Maybe it's another illusion.
Alright, so daytime, they're back at Stonehenge. Agatha's walking up from the distance. What?
Your twin?
Yes, but people don't believe it because I'm so much more beautiful.
What am I don't know what to think here.
Made it out of the woods.
Yes, ma'am. It was tough, but thanks to me, we're all okay.
Thanks to me.
That's such typical Ash.
Luckily for our heroes, Hoot Hoot saw through the illusions and guided them safely through the forest. And now, as they head for the Johto League, they have no illusions
So
about
it doesn't
the
look like they got the
challenges that lie
Hoot Hoot.
ahead.
Well, it was a rental.
Still,
Isn't this great? It's just like
All right.
a dream.
Look at Jesse and James on the beach, Meowth
And
chilling.
the best part of all is
all
we're
with
out of
Laid out in
sunglasses
the
and
sun.
swimsuits on.
Jesse's got some pretty fly style with the camo bathing suit.
It's like a one piece.
It's all an illusion. it's all an illusion. It was just Gengar and Haunter messing with him.
That's awesome.
Oh, brilliant. All right, so Adam, as we alluded to in the at the top of the show, let's have a little bit of a discussion. We could just have like a little freestyle conversation, couple minutes, and discuss the overall feeling of the episode. I mean, out of the gate, I don't know, we both probably had like 5-10 laughs in the episode. Like, that was a pretty
It was a
funny
funny episode.
Now, it started off intense, battle music, on their way, to, through this whole situation, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, all right, well, is this going to have anything to do with the actual championship league? Or is this going to be one of the famous Pokemon Sidewinder episodes? And it turned out to be one of these Sidewinder episodes where, at the narrator in the beginning and at the end of the show is like, all right, as we continue our travels on the Johto League, like they're still pushing it, but like this episode didn't really have a place in the Johto championship arc at all. But we've seen episodes like this where that's a kind of a drag, where it just takes away from the main story. This was a good enough episode that it held its own. Like, it didn't necessarily have to be like, all right, where's the gym? Where's the gym leader? I'm here to battle. There was a solid battle with Team Rocket. That was fun. And I don't know. It was, I like when the episodes are funny. I want to laugh. I don't necessarily need,
I want to laugh. I want to cry. I want to feel something.
I need a battle. I definitely need a battle, because
You
we have
always
seen
need a
episodes where
battle.
there isn't. Not always. Sometimes, like, even Team Rocket, it's like an immediate thing where they just get knocked out and it doesn't even happen during a battle. It could be just some other kind of shenanigans. So I give me a good battle. Give me some comedy. Agatha was just this ridiculous character that I guess will come in and out of the story. Like, where else will we ever possibly see Agatha again except here? So that's kind of fun. But I don't know. All in all, didn't mind that this was a Sidewinder episode. I thought it was really good. What'd you think?
I really enjoyed it. I think my favorite part has to be when the illusion came from the beach. Like, I know it just happened, but like, that's so good. Like, honestly, I believe that they were sitting on the beach.
No, it fooled me.
Yeah, no. So like, that's the thing. Like, it fooled me. It fooled us, the viewers.
But then like when the illusion comes out and Gengar and Haunter are there, they're like standing right over Jesse and James, like super creepy close. So it's so funny.
Exactly.
Messing with him so bad, like eye to eye. It's like phenomenal. So good. So funny. But yeah, you know.
I mean, the Dragonite thing was pretty cool. You know, seeing a Dragonite, because like, whoa, it's in the middle of the woods at night.
Yeah.
Like,
I liked how even Jesse and James reacted. They're like, whoa, what is the rare Pokemon like that doing here? It was like, yeah, what is a rare Pokemon like that doing there? So that was cool. That was definitely
it was
cool.
nice that they could like throw us off as the viewer, you know? With the beach, the Dragonite. You know, I mean, I kind of figured the Dragonite was an illusion just because of how quickly everything was coming together. And then Meowth's jokes with the rope, that was hilarious.
Yeah, the dad joke was good. That was good. But, the person I don't trust is the narrator, because the narrator is always the one that's like, all right, next week we'll do this, or, and it's like, will we actually take part in like a Johto battle, or will this just be like, another tangent based on like some weird village they come across on their way to the Pokemon League? It's like, when will it actually start to shape up? But all in all, man, I thought this was a fun episode, and yeah, I definitely liked it. And the music was cool. Like there was a bunch of different times throughout the episode that they were playing like funny little, anecdotal music where the music was kind of leading the narrative. It was silly.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, and I honestly, the opening was good, with them all like sweating and like the Pikachu face. That should be a meme.
Yeah, no, that was great. Right before the title card, giant Pikachu meme. It was perfect. But all right, well, I guess we can wrap things up for the week. Like we said, we were shooting for like a, around 45-minute episode. We're right about there, so that worked out pretty well. Yeah, you can email us, info@gottawatchemall.com. Our website, of course, is gottawatchemall.com. You can leave us a text or a voicemail, 732-835-8639. And just check out PokemonProfessor.com for everything that we have going on and links to all of our other shows. Like I said, we're excited to get back on the saddle and back on schedule. So, yeah, let us know what you think of the new format. If you're going to miss the Pokemon Go and TCG news that we would touch on, or if you'd be willing to, check out one of our other shows. We'd definitely love to hear what you think. But, Adam, you got anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Remember, trainers, if you can't be out there catching them all, sit back, hang out, and watch them all. We'll see you next week.